we go. Now we are live. Man, it's so nice to have a wireless microphone now. Or a wireless headset. I'll be honest with you. It's great. Alright. Whoa. Hi, potato. That's how we know it's potato. Loud, obnoxious burping noises. It's my favorite. Sorry. That's how we know it's Zeloth. She's not pooping in a corner. Or being sprayed by the bottle of punishment. It's making loud, obnoxious noises. Oh God, no. Alright. So, let's bring it back. Finbar was waiting for you. Alright, I guess I'm playing Finbar until he gets on. I'll be on in 15, just finishing up something. Okay. Sounds bueno. That's what unacceptable. Skill issue. Ah! Okay. Done. Alright. So, going to our lovely map here. Launch the maps. Who? Another one? Sweet. Alright, so. Whatever. Hey. I mean, if ICP can do it, why can't they? Okay, who else is still touring? Or is like their last tour that I heard was touring? Old ass band too. Well, Metallica's still touring. They haven't stopped. Who's the other one? I think you already are. Well, that's some bullshit. Alright, let me go into my OBS. Oh, that's right, because I don't have that on there. Oh, I can't hear you just yet, but if I do this, and I swap it over, now talk.
Well, you know, if Finbar wasn't talking through a Toys R Us kid's microphone, I'd be able to hear him.
Yeah, you can hear us now.
Yep, it's because it was the different scene. I have different scenes set up. Okay. I have to get us to Journeys to the Deep. I think we're in this part. Right. So, last we left off, you all spoke to Wheel of Fortune, the lovely male tiefling inside the sleeping giant. Is the main bartender. Let you know that he was starting to feel a little bit of a strong pull towards this sinkhole that was developing into the basement and had swallowed some of the back of the giant. And said that most likely whatever's going on is happening from down there. Way down there. So the four of you took it upon yourself to go spelunking into these cave, which you found to go on for quite a while. You've been probably traveling a good 5 hours and have traveled a good portion of, I would say, out of the entire amount of space you've gone, I wouldn't say 6 hours. I'd say probably about 4 hours, and you've gone probably about 5 or 6 miles into this cave. Again, still pitch black, still very hard to see, but you are making your way through. You fought, you found 3 kidnapped prisoners, which Finbar ultimately potentially blinded one by unsheathing his sword of light.
What are you calling it?
And killed a
Or he's
couple
more like a
of
dirt dagger.
killed a few grells, and ended up finding a book, which Torok you found to be an absolute menace while holding, as you heard piercing screams that Zeloth was able to slap out of your hand and shove into her bag of holding.
That thing went nice.
You then made your way to this second cave opening that jutted out, where you found yourself in combat with Behir. And due to some quick thinking on all of your parts, you were able to quickly dispatch it, as Zeloth was able to hit it with Hold Monster, and or creature or monster, whatever it was, and was able to hold it at bay as you all finished it off. And that's where we pick up tonight's story. So, what would the group like to do?
The crew would like to continue into the cave or down this way. I don't know who I picked up, but
You picked up Torok.
I need to scroll in.
You're hiding behind Zeloth at the moment.
Huh?
We
go,
didn't
that's
want to go. We didn't want to go back into where that thing came from and inspect it, or no?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Remember, you are all in control of your characters. I am not moving anybody. And if I
Turok is
do
gonna
grab a hold of you,
stealthily walk into the cave.
I'll say I'm going to stealth my way through into the cave.
okay. And sorry for the later start. I had some family company over.
You should be sorry. That's ridiculous.
I know.
So hard to find. So hard to find a decent DM these days.
I must stealthily follow Turok,
Okay.
as he is known as Sharkbait. Ooh ha ha.
And Finbar will just. Finbar's gonna come walk through. Shanka chonka chink bonka jinka chonka chink.
Quietly.
Cool. Hearing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
So for rolling stealth checks, go ahead and roll stealth checks.
I am casting Pass Without a Trace.
You can polish a turd, but it's still a turd.
Yep.
But it's a pretty turd.
It's so pretty. It's shiny now.
So that's plus 10 to y'all stealth rolls.
It just looked like a turd. That turd from Joe Dirt.
That's a
Alright.
nat 20 for me.
I thought you were gonna
Good
say
thing
something
we
from
have
like you were gonna say something along the lines of from Mythbusters when they actually try to polish a turd.
No. The giant one that Joe pulls around on his Red Rider.
Mm-hmm. So that would be a 31 if Finbar's wouldn't be at disadvantage. Finbar got a 19.
Nice.
Good thing we got that plus 10.
Uh-huh.
Right? I got a 16.
I got 12.
With your plus 10?
Yep.
but I got a nat 20, so I cover
Correct.
for
Correct.
anybody, right?
I didn't
For
s-
you. For
I didn't
me.
say anybody lost or won yet, so...
Yeah, true.
Which direction are you going? Are you going to the small little cave to the left, or are you going into the big area where you can see the Behir actually came from?
Does that even look like something I can fit through?
It might be able... You might be able to fit through it, yeah.
I'm not pulling him out if he gets stuck.
Looks like it'd be elevated too.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that off the ground?
Yep, about 5 feet.
Oh,
Eh,
well,
I'll just go around. I'll just go down this way.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Not like I can't send my bird through, but
Oh, that's fair. I keep on forgetting about your damn bird.
It would still be around Giselle because it hasn't actually disappeared, so just reapparate him without having to cast. Because you have to cast for him to spawn, correct?
yeah, I think it's a ritual cast.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a ritual cast.
sir, thanks a lot.
I'm gonna send him up this way. Just fly down the cave.
Am I able to see anything from this point? Or is it just more cave?
Give me 1 second while we have nobody in this chat room except for us.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful. Oh my god.
All right. So. So Zelith, you send your bird up there first, correct?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and roll me a perception check? Torak, I need a perception check from you as well.
Roll chop.
Can I roll one as well?
Sure. You can either roll one or go ahead and help him. Whichever would you like to do?
29.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay. And Zelith?
Did we decide whether it was it's I use perception from the bird, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you're looking, can you look through its eyes or no?
I mean, it can do both.
Okay, I didn't know if you want to. Are you looking through its eyes, or are you just getting a mental recording from it as it's flying through on its own accord?
I just have it like
Okay. And you said you got a what? A 19?
16.
16? Okay. So as Sir Pexalot comes flying around the corner, I know it likes to perch itself on the ceiling, sort of like a bat. So as it does, it perches up there. A few things you notice are a couple of grells, and one that doesn't look so normal as a grell. Kind of has a green glowing energy like some of the goblins you faced in the past. But they all do seem to take notice of the raven sitting at the ceiling. But
Ah, it is a raven.
it also doesn't attack it because it almost seems familiar on how it's staying. As you look around, you can see that there are multiple sets of bats hanging from the ceiling in this dark area as well. So it's kind of almost like blending in. I'll give you that. Torak, as you look around this area, you see a nest of crushed rocks. Like by your feet, you can see some like torn and weathered reptile scales because they've been there for a while. And some of the bones on the ground also look like they've been scorched with electricity. You also, as your eyes follow up into the nest, you can see there is just a huge impression in that area. And with a, would you have a 29? Yeah. You can see faint glints of a shiny item, or multiple shiny items, scattered throughout that nest.
Is there anything else within, like, in the, hold on. In this area of the cave?
Nope.
Okay, I go to the nest.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay. Finbar's
I would
gonna
like to
come right up
investigate.
next to you, because Finbar would protect you, I would think.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Alrighty, let's... Come on. I'll take it. 22.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you spend probably about 15-20 minutes here. And as you do, you notice there are 7 golden feathers, each worth around 100 gold coins apiece. You also, anybody around the nest, you all start gathering up some of the scattered coins that you're noticing, which all in all you add up together is about 1,520 gold.
Nice.
Dying.
And you find a jar. The jar contains 4 doses, 4 vials. It's a jar containing a thick mixture, and even with the top of it on, because it's only like it's a leather top that's tied with like a hemp rope, a small hemp rope. And even through that leather, it kind of almost gives you the smell of aloe.
Filled with... So, but it's just like a strange gooey liquid to me.
Yep. Let's put it this way. It has the... doesn't tell me like... Alright, so we'll say it's a... because what it can do. It's a faintly like dark forest green color, and as you like try to swirl it around, you realize it's kind of thick.
Taste it. Taste it. Taste it.
Whatever.
Don't drink that shit.
Alright. I'm going to take the 1,520 split amongst us.
Okay.
Hold on, I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm gonna put the jar in my bag.
380 gold pieces to everybody.
380.
Yep.
Gotcha. Finbar came in.
Okay. Hello, Finbar.
Was that 380, 280?
380.
380.
1380.
1380.
How many gold does it take to make a platinum?
10 gold. 10 gold make a platinum.
Correct. 10 gold. Yeah.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10.
Alrighty.
1 PP equals 10 gold.
Uh,
I got a lot of PPs.
How much SP makes a GP?
10.
Oh, it says right there.
Everything's 10.
Oh, it says it right fucking under it. Jeez.
Everything's 10 except
Oh,
copper.
shit. I
Except
didn't
for
mean to.
copper, yeah. And electrum.
Yeah, we don't use electrum. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But it sounds magically.
Reading is essential.
Damn.
Overrated.
Okay. Okay.
Says the fucking wizard or wit
So-
or whatever Zeloth is.
As this is happening, Zeloth,
All of them.
just at the end, as Torok finds that jar and tucks it away in his bag, you get a ping from Pexalot as the creatures in the top start to move down from the noise of the scattering bones in the picking up of coins, possibly dropping of coins.
I'd imagine we heard them coming and see them.
You don't see them right now because you guys are more. It is a dark room. Granted, you all have night vision or some sort of vision to see in the dark. But you all are focused on looting at the moment. So, I would say right about now, like I said, Zeloth's bird made him aware, or made her aware, that these three are traversing their way down to you. So,
Gotcha.
Zeloth can do that.
Everybody.
Okay.
No. Yell at Finbar to quit picking up coins and we got company incoming.
Company, do we need to make tea for them?
Sure.
Oh, yes. Yes, Jasmine, if we have it, please.
Pull out the good teapot though.
The one that we boiled marijuana in last time.
It still got some residue on the inside.
Oh, it's still got resin in there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Anywhoosy.
So, what would you like to do as you are all preparing for this potential?
Uma?
Nope, not Elder Scrolls. Sorry.
I mean, do we want to just attack? I say, we've never experienced good things with girls. It didn't extend until they're dead.
Yeah.
But I think you
Yeah.
never experienced good things with girls.
The one looks radioactive.
Look.
He
The
seems pretty
last time I
cool-minded.
got close to one, it got weird. All right, it's not happening again. I don't want another growl.
You
good.
liked it.
Only
So
a
we're
little.
aware of them now, and we're just discussing whether or not we're gonna attack or flee.
Yep.
Okay. I say we attack them. I say we just fuck them up.
All right.
Every time we try to flee, well, last time we tried to flee, it didn't work out. I mean, it did work out in the end, but anyways, yeah.
Works for me.
Hey, anybody know what the weird looking one is? I don't like it.
Yeah, Vendru. Vendru. Can't you read?
All right, cool. Yeah, no,
Remember that name
totally.
tag on his shirt, see?
Yeah, look at it.
My character doesn't have a name tag.
Rock, look, yes, you do. It's right there.
Then you fail employee inspection. You need to make sure that your uniform's up to code.
I ready
Name
an
tag
arrow.
here.
Okay. As you ready an arrow, and you can see the creatures, you watch as the one grell that's glowing green seems to apparate a green hue around it.
Unless he's not
Aberrate.
casting a spell, is he? It's like he's casting a spell then?
Yeah,
Afraid, or
he's
he
he's
just
casting a
looks like
spell. Zeloth, you know
Oh,
this
casting
spell. Okay. So yeah, you counter the spell. You could see him starting to cast mage armor on himself as you were right before you send out that counter spell.
Hey, yo, get fucked, nerd.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move up and attack the grill.
Alrighty.
What was its reaction to Zealot's counter?
It kind of just looked like it turned its body into that, like, more focused on Zealoth and not just you as all as a group. And you watched its tentacles kind of tense up, and the green above its head, which almost looks like tendrils as well, they all kind of like flared out, like surprised.
Like I was having
okay.
an orgasm.
Kind of.
Well, I was wondering if there was any intellect there. No, it's just a wild beast. Let's kill it.
No, just intimacy, not intellect.
All right, I need
No.
I need it to roll for initiative, please.
Initiative.
26.
7.
Okay.
14.
Sex.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Torak, what would you like to do?
I am going to look at the green one, and I'm going to take shot at it.
Shoot shot.
Shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot for a 14.
Hits.
Nice.
Gotta shoot your shot, man.
Oh, wait. That gets advantage.
Okay.
Nope, that's a nat one. We're just gonna go with the 14.
Ooh. So
that'd be 10 damage plus sneak attack. Since I went before it and had advantage on the shot. Where's my sneak attack?
I don't know.
There it is.
Right below attack.
Another 8 points of damage.
Okay. Second attack.
Second shot. For a natural 20.
Okay. Opposite side of the spectrum.
That'll be a
14.
Do I take the first? 14, okay.
Okay.
And I believe that to be it. I'll end my turn by hunter's marking it, which I should have done at the beginning.
Yep. But that's okay.
Brain burbs.
All right. So here we have Grelay.
Yeah, I can't do
Want
any more
to
for this
float
turn.
between here. Come down. And it's going to see Wisdom. It's going to attack Wisdom as it watched it approach its compatriot.
Oh, Dodo, why didn't I run?
Wisdom, 15.
Misses.
Right.
Starting to slip up on this rogue stuff there.
I needed to run. I'm a
And
range who keeps on getting in
A
close.
12 will also miss you as the beak comes down to chomp at your shoulder and you're able to sidestep, and then the tentacle kind of tries to sweep at your feet and you're fast enough to jump over it.
I love jump rope.
And then Grell B. Same thing. Come on, Grell B. That'll be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Alright. Let's see, there was something. What is it?
Well, I would say hello, welcome to the stream, but it's only you four fucks in here.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not in it. I'm actually trying to find my phone to get in it.
That's what you said,
Sounds
right? A
like-
Yes.
Constitution.
Constitution, please.
Ungratefulness.
All right.
No, I love it. Thank you.
A 6.
You, sir, are now poisoned.
Yay.
One more turn.
Okay, I'll see that. It should be popping on my screen now, yeah?
Let's see. First, the attack, did it do any damage before I was poisoned?
Did the attack do any damage before you were poisoned? Yes.
What kind of damage?
It did piercing
piercing
damage.
Piercing damage?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I did. That was.
Are you metagaming?
No, that was actually trying to make a joke. I was like, it was a beak. Like,
Let's see.
I don't know anything about growls actually.
Alright, well, I'm going to use Deflect Attack.
Okay.
So that's my reaction.
How much damage did I say you took? Did I say 8?
You didn't. You didn't.
Okay.
How much is it?
4. You took 4 damage.
Oh, I take 4 damage?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah. When attack roll
Almost
reduce
enough
flying
to
damage.
kill him.
Right. Alright, so 1d10 plus 15. So, yeah, I'm not going to take any damage.
Okay.
When an attack roll indicating bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage hits you, you can take a reaction and reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 15.
Okay.
You don't get a bonus for
Hey!
reducing the damage to 0?
Yeah, I'm about to get there.
Oh, my bad.
If you reduce the damage to 0, you can expend 1 focus point and redirect some of the attack force. If you do, choose the creature within 5 feet and melee. The creature you can use. See within 60 feet, blind, cover attack range. The creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d10 plus 4 damage of the same type dealt in the attack. Alright, so whichever girl that was attacked me needs to roll a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna redirect the attack.
Okay, just give me 1 second here so I make sure that these are still correct.
Hey, that's a different girl over there.
Sure is. Okay. This one hasn't taken damage and this one hasn't taken damage, so I'm just going to put the non-legacy additions here. Then I'm going to add these to the encounter quick. Sorry. Little confusion here.
It's alright.
Then these both had. I'll have to add them. No.
Oh, baby.
You know what? They are fine. No, they're not. Fuck. Sorry, little bit of fuckery happening here. Do this, ungroup them. This one is that. This one is that. Then we add. There we are. They were good. Much gooder now. Except for this one needs to come here. This one needs to go there. Okay. Alright, so your deflect attack was what?
Huh?
You deflected attack to do what?
Right. And I redirected the attack, so the girl that attacked me needs to roll a dex saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw of 18.
Yep, he saves.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage.
Alright, let's succeed. Saving throw. Yeah. So he's good.
Okay. So, because you failed your constitution saving throw, you are poisoned. While you are poisoned, you are also paralyzed.
I'm still poisoned, even though I deflected the attack?
Yep, because you didn't succeed your constitution saving throw. So even though you took the damage, or you deflected the damage, you did not resist the poison that entered your body as the piercing happened. It deflects. It deflects damage. It doesn't deflect
The
conditions.
attack?
Correct.
Quick, Finbar, you have to go suck poison out.
But
If I'd have known that, I wouldn't even have done it. I figured if it's deflect attack, that means it deflects the entire attack. But, okay.
Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo.
Let's see.
well, here I'll let you do this. Go
Okay,
ahead and do some research on that and let me know if that's a thing. Because I'd rather be more of a. Because that makes sense to me. It just
Right.
the writing is Cthulhu. So
Right.
you know what? Because this is our game, that makes sense to me. Therefore, you are deflecting its actual attack to hit you. Therefore, there is no piercing. There is no poison.
Okay.
I like that status better. If you weren't able to
Yeah.
deflect all of the damage, that's when we would worry about it.
Right, yeah, that's the way I see
Okay.
it. Is if I deflect the attack, that means the attack is not effective.
Okay. So 22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. This one's 7 points of damage. As
Okay.
you deflect its tentacle coming at you, it goes in and reaches into your shoulder with its beak.
Okay. Oh shit. Alright, and now another Constitution saving throw?
Nope. This is just damage.
Oh, okay.
You're taking that damage?
Yeah, I only have one reaction. The
Gotcha.
deflect is
Okay, so
reaction.
that's a reaction. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Vandru, or this green mohawk-looking Grell, sees Zeloth and it is going to cast. So to see what the throw is for it. Okay. Zeloth, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. As it casts a. It's going to cast confusion at you.
Oh, I got the right one. 10.
Okay, you are confused at the. You cannot take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of your turn. So, it's then going to withdraw up to these stairs. Finbar, your turn with wisdom on deck.
So yeah, it says, from what I'm reading, it says basically what you said. That it just reduces the damage. That's it. It still counts as a hit.
Okay. I like your way better, though. So we're going to do it that way from now on.
Yeah, it just makes sense. I don't understand, like...
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand this way of... But whatever.
No, I get it. Listen.
Based off. I think the way with that is because if you fail the Constitution check, that's you, like, you against the poison.
Right. Yeah, but I would think that the deflect would come before the even before the Constitution check. I just said it late.
Yeah, the attack would need to hit home in order for the poison to even take effect.
Correct.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Is what it is. We knows what we want now.
Yeah.
Sends it.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna use on our first attack, goading attack,
Okay.
which he's gonna make a 17 wisdom saving throw on.
Which one?
We're going with B first.
Okay. You said wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, yep.
Natural 16.
Okay, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until his next turn.
Love
So
that.
But me, he'll have disadvantage on.
Okay.
And I'm going to add a d10 to this attack because of it.
Damn it!
So,
I always forget about that.
16 hit.
16 does hit. Yep.
So he's going to take 8 plus 4. So it takes 12 damage from that.
Okay.
And we'll attack him again. And hit. And do 9 damage. And attack him again.
We get it. You get 10 attacks every turn.
You chose the classes you chose. 12 damage.
Okay.
And then, as a second, the bonus action I'm gonna do. Actions.
Wow, your speed is 0. Okay. I keep forgetting I have this fucking thing. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting it'll never be the same again.
Wait, what am I doing? This is terrible.
No, I think we'll stop there. Yep.
Okay.
Battle music.
I say so. Actually, sounds like we're fighting.
What the fuck?
Oh, because I have it so that, like, it's stupid, because as soon as I go to, like, click on back to my web page, my screen capture on my right screen will flicker on and off.
Like it just picked up your Xbox.
No, that's my,
Oh, you're playing Oblivion, huh?
no, that's my, what do you want to call it there?
Background?
Yeah, it's my desktop. See?
So I'm good. So it's Wisdom's turn.
Okay. So, Wisdom, you are up.
I'm going to. Which one did Finbar attack?
B.
Which one did you attack, Finbar? B? Okay, I'm gonna attack A.
Okay.
I'm going to unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh, shit. A 12.
A 12. Just hits.
Oh shit. Okay. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
17
Yep.
or 14 points of damage.
Max damage. Okay.
Yeah, buddy. And then I'm going to use Fury of Blows.
You can inflict multiple things on all hits. Well, you can inflict
Can I?
something. You can inflict something on each hit on flurry of blows.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Making sure you remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Am I missing something? Can I do something with my fucking unarmed strike? The only thing I can do with that is I can change the type of hit from like physical to force.
Gotcha.
Okay, Fury of Blows. Damn, 27. That was almost a crit.
Yeah, 27 will hit.
10
Now,
points of damage.
Before you inflict your favorite one, just remember you fought plenty of these. They are immune to topple.
Damn it, they're floating.
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
Or they're immune to prone.
Yeah. Okay.
You have fought plenty of these, so that's why I'm letting you know now.
see.
Rip.
Let's see. Alright, well, I'm gonna use Idle then.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with an attack during a period of blows, the target can't make an opportunity attack until end of its next turn.
Okay.
Which, okay, yeah, it's fine. At least it's something. Whatever.
Okay.
Alright. How many do I have? What is wrong with my mouse?
Don't know.
Think I'm on my mouse.
I know not of this mouse you speaketh of.
Did you forget to feed it?
I
Mm.
did.
That's facts. That does happen.
25.
That'll hit.
For 11 points of damage.
All right. Nice. 45 points done in one round. Finbar. 33 points. All right. We have some competition here, boys. Just kidding. All right. So, that's the end of your turn. Zeloth. Roll me a d10, please.
Ask me again later.
Okay. It's later. Roll me a d10, please.
How about 5?
5 on the d10. This creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
But I don't do anything, so how would I make a wisdom saving throw?
Just do it.
Let's do it.
Got 8 folks in here right now.
17.
You are no longer confused. So your next round will be, your next time will be fine for you. So,
Back fucking
Torak.
off.
Your turn.
Do I still have eyes on the Vundru, the glowing green one?
You do not.
No, your eyes are on you, Turok. Gee, how many times we got to say this?
Stop staring at my
Alright.
ass.
I'm gonna take 2 shots at Grell A.
Okay.
That'll be a 29 to hit.
Okay.
So let's crash.
Zealot's Red Bull kicked in.
For 8 damage plus sneak attack. Which would be another 11 points of damage.
Wisdom, as this Grell is staring at you, you watch an arrow come through its fleshy brain and just barely peek out through its tongue. You can hear it choking.
Oh, God.
As another one pierces through it, and you watch it just penetrate a little further, and its tongue stops wiggling and goes limp. Next, Torak.
Wait. Did I shot twice at it or once?
According
shot
to this, you've only shot once.
Alright. I'll take my second shot at the other girl.
Okay.
For another 29 to hit.
Okay.
That'll be 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. Finbar, you listen to this arrow fly past your head, and you watch it just pierce its tongue, almost giving it a metal barb, like a piercing, so to speak. But otherwise, it's affected by it, but didn't do the damage. It didn't kill it.
Just
put it that
imagine.
way.
I'm just imagining its tongue hanging there with an arrow sticking out of it halfway through. Flying around.
It can't close its beak fully in hopes of chopping its own fucking tongue off. So.
Oh, I love it.
So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I end.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm sorry. I want to move.
Okay, move.
5, 10, 15, 20.
All
There.
right. This Grell that just got pummeled by Finbar is going to try to attack Finbar. The first attack with an 11 is going to miss. The second attack with an 8 is also going to miss because Finbar is fucking impossible to hit.
Yawn. It's standing there with it
Bringing
biting
us
on my
to-
arm. It's trying to break through the armor, and it's just not successfully doing so.
There you go. So, this one is going to
Andrew.
creep down. And it is going to attempt to tentacle Finbar. Ooh. Not going to do it. With a 15.
That's
Yeah.
another grilled type creature.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
he has a name.
yeah. He has a
Okay.
name and he's we can just say he's an aberration. They're both aberrations, but he's, as far as you know right now, has magic abilities.
Right.
And then
So we
he's
saw
going
him try to
to
cast a spell earlier.
Yep. So he floated down 5 feet, and then he's going to float back around this corner. Keeping his
Did he
eye.
just try to touch you, Finbar?
He came down here,
I think that's what that was.
attempted to rope up Finbar, looked back, saw the ranger. Its green tendril stood straight up on top of its head and shot back around the corner.
Yeah, keep that up, buddy. You're gonna have to go to
You-
sharp training.
You can't hide from me. I marked you already.
Because, yep, he is in range to do so. Finbar, you are up with wisdom on deck. Yes. Not deck. A dicky deck.
Aw.
You don't have
Dicky deck.
Aw, I'm not on the deck.
Not on the deck, just on the deck.
Aw.
Wah, wah, wah,
leaving.
wah.
Let's start swinging away.
Swing away, daddy.
19,
Okay.
I see you're making full use of the roof.
10.
10.
Oh fuck!
Okay. Before you do it, hold on.
Are you gonna
Before
put
you do anything
your
else, you chop
stuff up
this
there?
Grell
That area, in
right where
between
its
them,
tongue was.
leave it in.
Cut the arrow,
That's
and it
where your
sprays a little bit of
blood.
blood at you,
Okay.
and you cleave the brain straight in half as it folds in two on the floor.
Got it.
Technically, I could just turn those two ceiling spots into stairs. They look the same underneath. I'm not joking.
He's not talking about this game, so do your thing,
I was gonna
Finbar.
say, I'm very confused right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and we'll go one more for 25.
Okay.
And I technically have one attack left from that series. Let's use that real quick. That's 26 to hit.
Yep.
Make it a 10 damage. And then I'm actually going to use... Where is it? Where's my action surge? There's action surge. Do a second series of attacks with it.
Okay.
Please, action surge just does an extra. Yeah, this time changed, yeah. So, first attack. The 13, that hit?
It hits +1. So yes.
Okay, just making sure I had found the lower end, yeah. 12 damage.
You can't. So if you roll your lowest roll, which will be its AC, you still miss because it's your critical one. It's your critical
Nat
miss.
1, right. No, I do
So.
nat 1 miss. But just,
Well, that's its AC is 12.
okay.
So you would have to roll a nat 1, which means you automatically miss, even if you were to hit its AC, which its AC is 12.
Second attack would be 14, and then on the third and final, we're going to use 17 wisdom
Don't
save.
use the superiority die.
Don't.
I'm gonna save you on that, just like I saved wisdom on estoppels. Don't do it.
So just attack.
Yep.
And last damage at 12.
Okay. So Finbar, as you cleave into it with your second attack, and you destroy this thing as it's laying there lifeless on the ground, you just go ahead and you're just like, fuck it, and you just start sashimiing this thing into pieces.
Wow.
None of you see it. You can just see like the spray of blood against the rocks, and you just hear Finbar yelling into his
maniacal.
yelling into the ether, just slamming into this thing. So, yeah,
Juicy.
it's just,
Bum, 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 bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
bum.
bum. Would somebody love to go ahead and change the music for me so I don't have to keep giving people aneurysms?
How the hell do you...
So it'll
Oh,
say
that's
where
how
it says
you-
combat. Click the combat
see
to
it now.
exploration.
Yeah,
There you go.
got it.
Thank you. I'm gonna learn how to do a hotkey for that eventually, just not now. Okay, so with these three
I
apparent,
can never remember how to get the bot up.
it's /play. As the three
Freaking noob.
Grells were taken down,
Definitely.
what would you like to do?
Explore.
Okay.
This water looks interesting.
That's what
So
I
you're
was just
thinking-
about to do. I was about to say, we keep seeing little pieces of water in these places we're going. We haven't checked none of them.
Okay.
Freaking stored in the lake there here. Let's go.
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead and roll me investigation, either one of you. Or both of you. I don't care.
I love it. Let's go.
What's your modifier? Investigation.
+9,
Oh yeah, you go ahead and investigate.
20. Got a +11 to perception, +9 to investigation.
I have a +0 to investigation.
So, the water that you are seeing in this bottom corner, as you get up close to it, you can hear just the faintest drip of water. And you notice that it is coming from an outside source flowing into here, in which you can gather is that this is the Behir's water drinking source.
Oh.
Which means
As
it's
you,
fish water.
as you reach your hand into it, your hand only goes to about the wrist deep, and then you touch stone. Hi.
No sword.
So, no sword.
Worth,
Okay.
worth a check though.
Hey,
Haven't checked any of these puddles.
you don't know
game
till
day.
you know.
Right?
And now you know.
Give Daddy squeezes and mooches and grabs
Alright.
I think we found all the shinies within this room. Finbar, what about the room you're in? I yelled
You
at.
say hi.
Hi.
What? I'm busy,
Hey.
I'm busy
Y'all
making
said
sushi
hi.
with tentacles. What do you want?
I love you. Night night.
Is there
Making
anything of
calamari.
value up there? Other than the sushi you're making, which sounds delicious.
I mean,
Look around.
you guys think it's delicious to have chopped up raw grell?
Didn't say we're doing a sushi. I said we were cutting up tentacles. I didn't say anything about sushi.
Shoot. About to brought me up some calamari, bro. Alright, I'm gonna search this area. Roll
The area up there?
perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Apparently my investigation didn't do anything, so.
I didn't even see this.
Perception. Yes. Tis your perception.
15 is my perception.
Blah, blah, blah.
You see against the north wall, over by where Sir Pexlot would be, lies a backpack.
Backpack.
You get up to it and it smells musty, like almost,
Yeah.
like pretty much on the verge of being moldy.
Okay. Going to open the satchel.
Inside of it, just on the inside of it, on the back, right where the flap is, you see the name Thorgrin.
Okay.
In there are leather scraps, and you also see that there is a crystal in there.
Crystals in here.
Just one.
Yeah. There's a girl named Crystal in here?
Nope, it's even worse. There's no girls. There's no titties. Just pointy. Just a pointy gemstone.
20 hard things.
Yep.
Or one thing. 20 hard thing. Okay.
You can go ahead and put it in your pack, and I will. It is a mind crystal. And the crystal, in parentheses, is careful.
Ooh.
Oh.
Upon also investigating the pack, you look up above you and you see partial phrases. You make out that there's probably about 12 to 13 phrases on this wall, but you can only really make out about 5 of them. One of them reads,
Okay.
Illithinoch Stronghold, 7 miles downward.
Huh. Okay.
Second one. What?
Nothing.
You got Spider-Man? Nice. The second one reads, Beware of the Elder Brain's attention.
I'm writing these things down in my notebook.
Okay.
That's on my person.
Okay. Significant Mind Flayer General is Ushundo. Wears high-collared scarlet robe.
Ooh, Shundo.
Mind Flayers preparing to move against Gibbet Crossing? Question mark. You need more kisses.
Huh.
Good night, baby. And I stole one of their mind crystals. Are there more?
Oh.
Question mark. May be useful to the priests at Talhundareth.
Okay.
That's it. I will also just send that into this, so
chat.
you all have them. Because I'm nice like that.
Yes.
That's why I was writing them down in my notebook, so I can recall them when I need to.
There you go. So.
Oh, that's why I'm in the wrong area.
Oh, see, that's what happens when you're in the wrong area, yes.
I was in the Hellfire Rain chat, not this one. That's why I couldn't find the bot.
Jeez, noob.
Definitely. I stand by those words. Oh, Lord.
Alright, cool. Well,
So you're in the Hellfire and
Oh,
Rain
boy.
chat, and you're not even joined into it to where I can even wave to you? That's cute. How nice of you. Oh wait,
way
you're
out the
ace.
stop
You're ace
line.
335.
Yeah, I am.
As I make my way out, I stop by and tell Finbar what I found and what I've read.
I thought I did wait. I did not. I did not wait. Okay.
And do the same with Turok and Zeloth as we make our way out.
Okay. Alrighty.
I follow.
Bye. My name is Sir Pexalot.
Oh, good lord.
Don't expect the good stuff. Always expect the weird stuff. Okay.
That is the good stuff.
Necesita more Dr. Pepper.
Zeloth, are you joining the group, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you're all traversing down farther, I'm guessing?
Yeah, how's everybody looking on health? Do we need to take a short rest or anything?
I'm at 54 out of 76.
Oh, excuse me.
So I'm pretty okay.
Yeah, I'm about the same as you.
The only thing that sucks is I'm out of Dreadful Strikes. And I'm out of my level 2 spell slots for the day.
Can you get any of that back in a short rest, or do you need a long rest?
No, the spell slots need a long rest, so I'm not worried about them.
Okay.
But they were just... It's not that big of a deal.
Why I rely on cold, hard steel and not stupid, flashy, mashy magic shit.
Have you been?
Well, I
farming
generally
yet?
use a bow. So
Oh,
my
Every
magic
week till the
merely...
power runs out.
My magic merely aids my skill.
Just
So your skill needs aid?
Yes.
Hmm.
No. What? Wait.
Haha. Alrighty. So,
I'm just asking a question.
With that, I'm casting a firebolt right at Finbar's ass.
If you can hit.
Damn.
I think you forget how high my modifier is to hit.
You'll never get this. La 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 la. I get this.
Mind you, when they told me to suck the poison out earlier, I was going to say, okay, I'm going to use Zeloth as a sucking tool and bring him over by the back of his neck and make him suck it out.
Yeah.
alright. So,
Oh.
moving characters as you see fit.
Over characters as we see.
Yep.
Here.
That's funny.
Upon seeing the opening, I immediately go stealth.
I need a stealth check.
8.
Okay.
31.
Love the positive affirmation. Love the affirmations.
8, 9, and 10. Right. Phosphorescent
I do not go
fungus
stealth.
growing throughout this side tunnel ripples with iridescent color. The walls glisten with a thin, moist sheen of mucus. Natural stairs lead down to a large grotto. Wordless burbling echoes from it.
Natural lubricant. This smells funny in here, guys.
I don't want to go in, and I'm good.
I think we found P. Diddy's lair.
Whatever, you knew where it was the whole time.
I ain't a part of those freak offs.
Alright, well, I made the last decision. to fight. So,
I mean, we've already
Somebody
explored 2 out of 3. We might as well explore the third.
all right.
Get it,
All
George.
right. No. I heard
I-
that as a volunteer you.
Hi, shark bait. Shark bait. Ooh la ha.
Up and take a peek around the corner.
I'm gonna back up to the
Okay.
bar.
Perception?
Um,
Or do I just see what I see?
well, I'm about to find out here in a moment.
A Finbar went to see to see what he could see.
You see what looks to be. These are kind of just
No.
placeholders at the moment.
Oh,
You see these two little mouth with teeths just poking out, just like chomping at the air. Along around them, you also see the muck is bubbling. But it doesn't feel hot down here. What you can gather is it's probably a reaction inside of the muck creating gas to escape. And that's what's creating it to almost seem like it's boiling.
What tell the other guys? What do you think?
You hear Sir Pex-a-lot in the background. Nervous fart.
Sinbad. That's what I think.
Nervous
Edith worth
shits.
the time.
oh goodness.
Nervous shits.
Oh, excuse me.
Let me ask you this: do you guys want to take a quick 5-10 minute break to get some drinks or whatever? Go to the bathroom, or you want to just continue?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Quick break, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
So we shall take a quick break. Be back here about 5-10 minutes.
Beautiful.
Sha sha sha. All right. Let's do properties. Headphones. There we go. Now they'll be able to hear you all talking because I have it set that way.
You haven't started combat yet. He
To
leaves
watch it? That just popped up for me. Literally just now.
Oh, you mean on Twitch? Sorry.
Because I have it up here on my phone. I was gonna say I didn't even see anything.
Noobs. Yes, I have returned.
Yep.
And here we are back. Alright, so welcome back everybody. Who wants to be here, who doesn't want to be here, up to you. So, again, these things here are just placeholders. They don't have a name, they're just placeholders. So, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm entering the room.
Alright, so as I will say, as you get to the stairs, okay, I'm gonna back up just a touch, let you know. As you get to the stairs, okay, you notice that let's see, my microphone's still on. Okay, my microphone's back on. Okay. You notice that those two sink into the ground, but before they do, they stare right at you.
So they're like moles. Got it.
And as you then come down into here, this... How big are you? Okay. Huge entity flies out of this pit. Mind you, this pit, when you step into it, you hit solid ground almost immediately, maybe shin level. So these things must be able to lay pretty flat as this pops up out of the ground.
I've seen worse.
As you enter, please roll initiative.
Oh, 8.
27.
Fucking A, man. Every time with you.
7.
Just waiting on Zaloth. Just give me a number.
Initiative on advantage on initiative is nice.
6.
6. Got it. Alright, here we go.
Hold on 1 second, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
As I roll initiative, I would like to use uncanny metabolism.
Okay.
Once per long rest, when you roll initiative, you can regain all expended focus points and regain 1d10 plus 11 hit points.
Okay.
So I will
Nice.
regain all of my focus points And roll 1d10.
Very nice.
Hey, 2 plus 11, 13. Hey, that's all my hit points. Sweet, I'm back to full
Yeah.
health.
Nice.
69.
Hey.
Nice.
Alright, sir. Shall continue.
Alright, so. Okay. I shall continue. Okay, yes. Torak, you are up, please.
Alright. I'm going to Hunter's Market.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and check off. That is my last Hunter's Mark of the day.
Okay.
Or, well, free one. My last free one.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at the big fucking thing that just came out of the ooze.
Okay. I want to make sure
Well,
I had
that's
the correct one. That wasn't a
13.
hits.
Dang. Alright, cool. Sweet.
It's a huge creature.
I went first before it. I have advantage.
Okay.
That's not a critical, but it still hits.
Okay.
So that'll be 10 points damage plus sneak attack. For an additional 13 points of damage, and then Hunter's Mark for an additional 2 points of force damage.
Okay. Done and done. Okay. 25 points.
Second
of
hit.
damage. Okay. Send it up.
24 to hit.
Yep.
For an additional 11 points.
You got it. All right. You watch one arrow pierce its fleshy body as it hits and just sinks deeper into it. Right. Let's just make sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Sinks deeper into it, and as it does, you watch the arrows start to glow green a little bit as that Hunter's Mark takes effect, and then you watch the second arrow pierce what looks to be like going towards its mouth, but as it does, it almost swallows the arrow as you watch it just pierce the back of its head, or pierce the back of what you think it's its head, but it's really just another mouth.
So many mouths.
Yeah.
So many.
My ex-wife.
All right. So, is that your turn, Torok?
That will end my turn, good sir.
All right.
What does Hunter's Mark do?
Give me a second, I can tell you exactly.
The creature is going to go towards
You. Nope, that's not what I need.
Finbar.
I guess I could just Google it, couldn't I?
You magically mark one creature you can see within range as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack roll. You also have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival checks you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can take a bonus action to move the mark. But yeah, it just deals the additional force damage because I'm like keenly focused on it, I guess.
Finbar, one bite is going to go towards... It's actually going to stay back here. It's not going to move at all. It's going to take one bite at you.
Oh no.
With a natural 2, it's not going to hit for a total of 10. Then Torok, it's going to take a bite at you.
Oh, and never 11, what?
Damn, that's like I got some reach.
Jesus, that's some reach.
24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Not close enough to help you there, Torok. Sorry.
No, for sure.
Or close enough to attack back.
Holy shit, that could have been a better damage roll. I mean, a worse damage roll for you, but good for me. 24 points of damage.
Son of a biscuit eater.
And you need to roll a strength saving throw.
He's gonna drag you in.
Don't pull you in there, bro.
You know
18.
my microphone picks all that up, right?
Actually, we didn't hear any of that, but that's good.
It didn't pick up apparently.
18.
As it goes to grab and pull you, you're able to stand
Yes,
firm
buddy,
at
we
your
know you
feet.
parted.
Okay. So, quick thing. I just took damage. I have to do something for concentration. What is it? Because my Hunter's Mark is technically a concentration spell.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
– 17.
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Careful. Son of a bitch has got a hell of a reach.
Finbar, your turn.
Okie dokie. Let's move
Whoop his ass, Seabass.
up one like that.
Okay.
And we're going to use... First thing we're going to use is Know Thy Enemy.
Okay.
We get to know all of its immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Well, you will also know its name. This is a
What?
flesh meld.
Flesh meld.
Huh.
Its
I can only imagine.
immunities are blinded and prone.
Damn it!
It has blind sight of up to 60 feet.
Okay.
No weaknesses.
So no point trying to blind it. No weaknesses. No resistances.
No resistances. Just has those two immunities.
Got it.
Go figure.
What the fuck?
And this thing, if you can see like a full view of it, this thing is gnarly looking.
Ah. Got it.
Can you post a picture of it?
Yep. Doing it right now.
Sweet.
So first attack we're going to make was a goading attack.
Oh, speaking
Okay.
of that.
So 17 wisdom to it.
Okay. I'm trying to get this into the thing real quick.
That's better. I
There you
like
go.
that better. What the hell?
This thing is gnarly. It looks awesome. Okay. Yes, that does hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. So 17 wisdom saving throw to it.
17 wisdom.
How in the
saving
world
throw.
was that underneath the goo? What the what?
I'll tell you after.
That
It fails.
So it now has disadvantage in all attacks against everybody else besides me.
Okay.
Until my next turn.
fuck yeah.
For damage.
I'm gonna break you off.
9 plus 3 is 4. 12 damage.
Okay.
We'll attack again.
Yep.
17 again for 14 damage.
Yep.
And one more time. 25 for 9 damage.
So it was 14 and then 9.
9 and 12.
9 and 12.
12 was the first one.
I already did that.
That was
one.
14.
That's fine.
It was 9. Oh, sorry.
You're good. Alrighty. So, it is now Wisdom's turn. As Finbar, you've cleaved into it and you're watching chunks of it just fly off.
Picture that one with the peewees.
But it's my turn.
It is your turn. And you're also...
Oh.
You saying hi, Ghetto, is saying hi to me, by the way.
Yeah. Oh. So question. I have a question about temporary hit points.
Yep.
How do temporary hit points work?
Temporary hit points are hit points granted to you that last until the end of a long rest or until they're expended through combat.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Right, well, I'm going to move up here and attack Flesh Meld.
Okay.
Why'd you say okay?
I don't like the way you said okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on the same page. Wisdom. I'm on his side. What? I don't like that.
Don't worry about what I said. Just fucking do it.
Alright. Attacking! 25.
Okay. That'll hit.
7 points of damage.
Got it.
Oh, I have advantage
For
on all attacks, right?
For what?
On all attacks, right?
For what?
From Finbar's?
No, its attacks are disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh, his attacks are...
Yes.
His attacks are disadvantage against everybody but me.
Yes.
Ah,
So if he
okay.
attack you while you're standing there next turn, he has to roll twice.
Okay, alright. Gotcha.
It's not distracting.
I'm gonna fail, though.
Attack me.
Your first one, it comes down almost like reaching at you, and you uppercut its jaw. And then as another one comes at you to get you, you're a little blindsided, and you go to connect to it, and it just spins you. It doesn't do any damage, but it spins you when you whiff your attack. Go ahead.
Alright. Going to use Fury of Blows,
Okay.
and I'm not going to try and prone it.
Okay.
Let's see. Where you go? There it is. 22
That'll hit.
or 12 points of damage.
Love that.
17
Yep.
for 14 points of damage.
Also love that.
And I'm going to use Heightened and to get a third attack.
Yep.
Can't see it. 26
Yep.
for 11 points of damage.
Alrighty. After that one attack, you watch the anger flow through you, and as it does, you seem to center yourself better, and you just unleash 3 heavy attacks right into it.
Sweet.
Zeloth, your turn.
Move right there and just hold an attack.
Okay. So, Torak, it is your turn.
Alright, so given that I know this thing's reached now, I'm going to take 2 more shots at it.
Okay.
For 20 on the first one,
Oh, okay, that'll hit.
and 27 on the second.
Okay. $20 on the first one, 27 on the second, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 11 points of damage plus 12 points of damage.
Don't forget
And
to roll
then-
your hunter's mark damage.
Yeah, and I get sneak attack since Wisdom and Finbar are right there.
Yep. Okay.
So that's 7. Wow, that was horrible.
That was
7
bad.
points of sneak attack. And then, where's my, there it is. Wow! For 1 more point of force damage. Jesus. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn by stepping around the corner.
Okay. Finbar and Wisdom. Need you both to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Constitution.
let's go with a 24.
That'll save.
Well,
That will fail. So, Wisdom, you are going to take 6 points of necrotic damage. And you have the poisoned condition until the start of the flesh meld's next turn.
Is that dexterity or what
You
is
are
that?
at disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, that's fine benefits.
So, it's then going to attempt to bite Finbar. It's going to miss with a 17, and now it's going to also attack Wisdom.
Disadvantage.
18 to hit Wisdom.
So that is my armor class.
Okay. 18 points of damage.
Mm.
And because
Okay.
you are large or smaller, you are now grappled.
Miles.
Bonus action. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on.
Do a lot here, goddammit.
This is gonna be fun.
Damn it. That's all dexterity, that's not constitution. Okay. So reactions. Do I have my reaction back or no? From the previous battle.
Your reaction is once you get it back every beginning of your turn.
Turn, right?
Oh shit. Okay.
So you've had your
So every
reaction.
time.
Every time it comes back to you after you've used your reaction, you'll get it back.
That's right.
You said
Alright.
the next turn goes by.
Go
Alright,
ahead.
well, I want to use
Yep.
deflect attack.
Okay.
And 1d10 plus 15. That's it.
Okay.
So 17, 22. What was the damage?
18.
Okay. So I want to redirect attack.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Well, our rule is if you deflect all of the damage, it's as if the attack doesn't hit.
Right.
Okay. So you can go ahead and redirect it, but you don't have to do the dexterity saving throw.
No, he does the dexterity saving throw to see if he takes the damage.
Natural 20 for 25.
Okay. Yeah. I think he's good.
Okay. Damn it.
Slippery bastard.
All right, action surge that he doesn't have. All right, Finbar, your turn.
Alright.
So why can't all this be dexterity saving throws instead of Constitution?
Let's see if maybe switch rooms is far away from me. No, it's gonna be within 5 feet.
Oh, wisdom. Hold on. Go back. Go back.
What?
Finbar.
What?
Go
What?
back.
I have no idea what's going on.
That the roll to deflect attack, is that what kind of thing is that? Is that an actual attack or is that an ability check? What is it? Or is it just a
The
thing that
deflect
happens?
attack?
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't falling her.
Because
let me
your
find it again.
ability checks and attack rolls are at disadvantage.
It just says deflect attack, redirect attacks.
It doesn't say bonus action or.
Yeah, it'd be a
No,
reaction.
it's a reaction. It's a reaction. It just says when an attack roll indicates bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage hits you, it can take a reaction to reduce the attack total damage by 1d10 plus 15.
So it's kind of like my sentinel. It doesn't really count as anything other than just the reaction.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Finbar.
Okay. So I'm going to use second wind as a bonus action to start, which lets me recover. Let me see. Actually, tactical shift is what I want to use. Make sure tactical shift doesn't take away. No, while you say I can do that. So I have to roll 1d10 plus 11 to gain health back. Which is going to be 16 health back to me. More than I need. So back at full.
Okay.
And then I can do a tactical shift when I do that, which means I can move 15 feet without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So let's go over next to Finbar, or Wisdom, I mean. And then I will use Superiority Die
Okay.
to do another to do bait and switch
Okay.
with Wisdom, which is where we swap places, and then he gets AC bonus of my Superiority Die.
Yeah, you or him can take it, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, he's taking it.
Sure I am.
Well, do you want it?
Hell yeah, I want to take it.
Alright, so you get
Oh,
plus 1 AC.
Hey,
The
It
lowest I can
counts?
roll. The lowest I can roll.
yeah, that's plus 1. Good.
And then we'll just go ahead and start attacking it.
Okay.
So, 21 for 14 damage. 18 for 11 damage. And 23 for 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
whoop, whoop.
Guess I come running over towards Wisdom, kind of do like a roll over his back, like, kind of like rolling over top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I roll over top of him, since he was grappled, I kind of like just cut the head off that he's holding him in place and slice 2 more times to finish it off, cutting off like all the head, mouth piece thingies.
Okay. As they do in writhe and pain, they all fall in with that little bit of nervousness, just start to shake and then rest. And you watch as they slump almost paper thin and they disappear.
Nice. Good job, buddy.
Nice. Very nice.
So, what was that to do?
Really hope.
Yeah, that shit on deck.
So,
Bum.
one of those things that it says is that flesh meld can fit into a space 1 inch before it starts squeezing itself.
What in the world?
So basically, it can, because it's basically just flesh, no bones for the most part.
The bones
It
is
can just-
structure based, and it can flatten itself out to where the bones will basically
Yeah.
lay along the ground. Yeah.
Right, so it can
Ah,
deform its body any shape it wants, basically. Think like an
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Got it.
Awesome.
Terrifying. Imagine if the gelatinous cube could do that.
Uh huh.
Makes you think like the flesh that hates.
Yeah.
Home the desert.
We found shit.
We ain't found shit.
Oh man.
The floor
I
of the
love
sunken
that
cave
movie.
here is filled with a repulsive pool of mud and gore.
Oh.
You see teeth floating in the mud.
Human
Can I
teeth?
collect all the teeth and give him some
Just
teeth,
on
Harry?
the other side, you see an exit with a natural staircase ascending.
Ascending.
Go we shall ascend.
I haven't ascended since Ark. How's it looking up there, shark bait? Ooh la la.
What do my elf eyes see?
Okay, that's gonna hit you, because that's a natural 20.
I was gonna say, we kind of walked in the room without checking.
Oh yeah, no, we totally did. I completely spaced. I did not think about going stealth again.
2d8, so that's 7, 14, plus 4 is 18.
Truly thought we were in the clear. Yeah. Yeah,
Is
that
this a
deserves that.
trap attack or is this a creature attack?
That's
We
this
don't know
thing.
yet.
He said it hit.
Can
Yeah.
I use pressure to give it disadvantage?
Nope, because it's a surprise attack.
It's a surprise
Yeah.
attack. So, yep. And he's too far away from me. So.
Yep. So go ahead and roll initiative, guys. As you all walk
Lovely.
in, and Torok takes the brunt of a tail swipe from this creature.
Mm.
I got you guys.
Mm.
Call me shark bait for a reason.
Choker mutate.
Cloaker.
How did I not notice that, big motherfucker?
I like choker better.
Okay.
That's a joke.
Well, it was
I like
from
choker.
zero,
He's just sitting there going.
right? 24, 25, 18. And Zeloth, just waiting on you, homie.
Nine.
Thank you, sir. Slash ma'am. Finbar,
You first.
you are not first. Torok, go ahead. This is Finbar, you are on deck.
Alright, so I assume I'm in range of him. I'm within his range.
Yes, yes you are.
Alright, I'm going to use disengage and get the ever-loving fuck out back here.
Okay.
What was
Coward.
that? What was that?
Zero by.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out the Staff of Healing, and I'm going to use... Because, yeah, I'm at 12.
Mm.
I'm going to... Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Let this be a lesson.
Probably not. How many times have I dang near died? What?
Now you've been pretty good with the stealthy moves, but
That's a blade.
yeah, just not this time. Got caught slipping, bro.
Yep. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna use 3 charges to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
For 10 points. Mother flipper. What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. Is he still... Could I have Hunters marked him? No, I don't have any more. Never mind. Continue. Yeah, I end.
Okay. Finbar, your turn, sir.
Get him!
I forgot. How much was
Mind
that?
you.
10?
Hold on, before you go ahead and attack. This creature's sits about... actually, no. He would have had to have been in range for Torok, and he was 10 feet back, so... He's within 5 feet, but he is floating at 5 feet. Or flying. He's flying at 5 feet high. Yes.
Okay, so he's not like. So he could move away. You're saying.
Correct.
Gotcha.
The stalagmites and stalactites in this room are all bent as made of clay, filling the room with thick hooks from the floor and ceiling. An enormous creature with fleshy wings patrols this room. A short skeleton dangles from the creature's toothy maw.
Got it.
See, he's a choker mutant.
It's like,
Upload a file. Upload the file. There you all go.
I think it's whoa.
Trying to remember what the one that's gonna do.
Yeah. No, I totally missed that. Sorry, guys.
What the fuck?
This thing looks like a flying stingray with a...
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and use Superior Die to do Feint Attack as a bonus action.
Love that.
That is gonna give me advantage on this whole action sequence. Attack. And then we're gonna do attack it. And the first attack is a natural 20, so no need to reroll.
Nice.
Okay.
And the damage will be 3, so 3 plus 3 is 6, that's 7 is 13.
Yep.
And we're going to use, because I keep forgetting to do this, I always forget to do this, I don't know why I don't do this more. Sap for my longsword, which means it has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
I will say, as you unsheathed your blade, you could watch it almost whimper in the bright light.
Are you saying it's weak to radiant?
It's not weak to radiant, it just has a light sensitivity, which makes all of its attack rolls in bright light disadvantage.
Got it. Then the second attack is going to be 14 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. And that's going to be 12 damage, and we're going to use my ability of where is it? I saw it. Tactical Master to switch it from sap to slow, which means on his next turn he can only move half his distance.
Okay.
And then third attack is a 24.
That'll hit.
And it does 8 damage, and we're going to switch it again with Tactical Master to push, and I'm going to push him back 10 feet.
Okay. Any strength throw or anything like that, or he just gets pushed?
No, it just push. It just pushes the ability.
Okay.
As long as he's only one size bigger than me, smaller.
Okay. So you're a medium creature, correct? So he is large. So you're
Yep.
good.
And he is large, right? Yep.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. And remember, he only has half movement distance. So there we
Fine.
go.
So it is his turn. Let's see here. I need a ruler. Perfect.
He can still reach him, can he?
He's going to fly about 15 feet up. His fly is 30 feet. He's going to fly 15 feet into the air. And
Yep.
he is going to cast, or his bonus action, all of you hear this loud moan filled with psychic energy. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Wisdom
Constitution
saving
saving throw.
throw.
Dexterity saving.
Wisdom.
Strength, got it.
Wisdom. If I see anything other than wisdom pop up on my screen, auto fail. Okay.
A 4.
Okay.
Are you happy?
13.
Zeloth.
6.
Okay. All of you are frightened. Except for I think
Son of a
I think
bitch.
Zeloth is immune to frighten.
No.
No, it's fear you're immune to, right?
No.
Okay. You take 15 points of psychic damage. And you are all, like I said, frightened. Which means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear. So you
Oh,
cannot move
shit.
closer to it, and all your attacks, if you were within range, are at disadvantage now.
Okay.
We use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay? Is that a saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 7.
It failed.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
It's 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. It has a special trait known as Avoidance, which even if it fails on a saving throw, it also only takes half damage. So it takes 3 points, right? Because you said 7? Was it 7
I
points?
think.
Was it 7 points of fire damage you said? Or was it
I
11?
think. I think it was 7.
Okay. Okay. On that note, Wisdom, your turn.
I can't move
Oh,
closer.
I fucked up. Hold on.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 3d10, not 2d10.
Okay. So we'll say 7 was the number. So I'm just going to add 3 back to him. And then we'll do 7 plus whatever you roll.
10.
So 17 total, which will bring it down to 8 damage. Jesus Christ, lady. Alright. So, Wisdom, your turn.
Alright, and I can't move closer to him, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, wait, what does that do again? Plus the. So we are frightened, and that's just a condition, right?
Yep.
How do we get out of that condition? We do a saving throw at
It will end on his next turn.
his next turn.
Yep.
Alright. Alright.
It's 17, or you took 15 points of psychic damage. Have the frightened condition until the end of the mutate's next turn.
So if we use something that's in our inventory, is that an action?
Yep.
Or a bonus action?
It's an action.
It's an action.
Yep.
Okay. And cantrips, it's an action?
Yep.
Not a bonus action.
Correct. Unless it specifically says BA next to the cantrip.
Okay. Damn. Let's see. Alright, well, I'm just gonna cast a cantrip, Frostbite. It has a range of 60 feet.
That'll hit him.
And the choker has to do a constitution saving throw. That's how it hits.
3.
It fails.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for frostbite. So
9 points of frost.
Again, its
Yep.
trait automatically halves the damage even on a fail. 4
Okay.
points of damage. Alrighty.
Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm going to do wholeness of body, which means I can heal myself
Okay.
for 1d10 worth of damage.
Alrighty.
Hey, 1! Fuck yeah. And that will end my turn, sir.
Alrighty. Zeloth, you are up with Torok on deck.
I'm frightened, so I can't even move closer to it, right?
Correct.
Yes, I can't do anything.
Okay. Torok, you are up.
Alright, so. Hello? Can't move my mouse. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and take out the jug that I got, the jar with the weird liquid
Okay.
ointment, and I'm gonna take a swig of it.
Okay.
That's Whoa,
2d8 plus
stop.
2.
Yep. Nine.
9.
I'll take it. 9. Oh, that I did the wrong thing. Hold up.
Yep. You definitely did.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Let me ask you this. Are you doing anything after that, or no?
No.
Okay. Well, you're going ahead and fixing that. Finbar, your go.
Throw a rock at him.
Finbar.
Hello.
Finbar. Oh, we got a text message from him. Oh, I might have.
Well, he did a random attack earlier. I'm wondering if he fell asleep and hit the keyboard.
Nah, he wouldn't have fallen asleep.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just noticed it.
Is, hey, you pooping?
No, MIA.
I just noticed a random attack earlier.
Gotcha. Unless he's muted on his mic and he's not saying anything.
Well, that's not very nice.
Nope.
Secrets don't make friends.
If I just text him, hey, you pooping?
I am pooping, and I'm done.
Oh, see,
Called it.
Sorry.
You're good. It is your go, sir.
My go? Okay, so I have a question. I was looking at the rules. Can I throw my battle axe? It says you can't throw great axes,
But it's a battle.
but it doesn't say you can't, but not a battle axe.
Go ahead.
Okay. So,
So he is about 20 feet in the air.
yep, which is within range, because it's 20 feet would be throwing range.
Okay. Then absolutely throw it.
And they say you can't use the two-handed damage, it'd have to be the one-handed damage, because it's thrown.
Correct.
So it'd be the 1d8. Now, this is my second question to you. With it being thrown, just double check here. What was the other thing I was going to say?
It will still be at disadvantage.
Right, I know it's a disadvantage. Yeah, it will use topple because I'm proficient in it, which will make him go prone. Would that bring him to the ground?
That will bring him to the ground.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Okay, because that was the idea.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to throw Hugh at him.
Okay.
So here's the see if we hit him or not. 13 to hit. It missed, didn't it?
It did miss.
Yep. So he goes flying across the room.
oh no.
Where did Hugh land? Give me a spot. Because if I get to it, I'll try to pick him up. Okay.
You
5,
can't.
10,
You can't move over there. You are feared.
Why not?
You are
Oh,
frightened.
that's right. I can't move closer. I can't move closer.
Correct.
That's all I got, guys. Sorry. All right.
So.
I guess I can go 1, 2 back.
Yep. You can move
Next
back
to Wisdom.
So.
So I can help protect Wisdom if he attacks.
So first, he's gonna see if he recharges his psychic moan back. I did that to
like
all of
it.
you to see if he did. He did not. Now back to just me. But his bonus action, he is going to cast Phantasmal Duplicates. So now
Which means there's
there is now him plus 4 other hymns.
are the other hymns able to attack?
No, they are just illusionary.
Illusions. That's what I figured. That's just checking. I didn't know if it was like Ebony Warrior, where they have you have essentially a shadow of yourself attacking.
But basically, every attack against him is now going to be at disadvantage.
Wasn't it already at disadvantage?
They were until the end of this turn because the psychic mode wears off, so you are all no longer.
Okay.
So he's going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to drop down 10 feet, which will put him in the 10-foot range to Finbar. And he's going to make 4 tail attacks to Finbar. Natural 20 to hit.
Yep. Well, it's a natural 20, like 20 is what you rolled?
No, natural 20 is what he rolled.
Okay.
8 hits. Regardless, natural
Yes,
20
28.
automatically hits.
28. No, I was going to say, I know natural 20 hits, but that's not my AC.
And I'm going to take a picture of this so I can send it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to take lots of damage.
He rolled max damage.
Jeez. How much
Oh
max?
no.
Save. Put it here. Here. Upload file. How come it didn't save? Save, bitch. Save as. Save it. Oh, with the screenshots. That's why. Not downloads. Here. Upload file. Pictures. There's that. He has a +8 to hit, so it's natural 20 plus 8. Brought him to that 28. And then, yeah. So that is 32. That is not 32. That is 12, 24 plus 4, 28 points of damage, Finbar.
What type of damage?
That is slashing damage.
So 24 damage, not 28.
Okay.
Because of my
Attack
heavy armor
again.
master.
27 to hit.
Yep.
Another 13 points of damage, -4, so 9.
So 9 more. Okay. So that's now 30.
23 to hit.
23 hits. Yep. Just hits.
14 -4, 10 damage.
So 43 damage. Got it.
And 25 to hit for 11 points of damage reduced to 7.
43. That'd be 50 damage altogether. Ow!
Ends his turn.
So he's 10 feet off the ground in front
10
of me.
feet off the ground in front of you.
Yep.
So, Wisdom, it is your turn. You are no longer frightened. But he is
Alright.
10 feet in the air.
So it's disadvantage on every attack, right?
Disadvantage of every attack, yep.
Alright.
You can use your boots of striding to jump in the air.
Yep. But still disadvantage.
No disadvantage. Alright. 16.
Will hit.
Alright. For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
$13.
Just misses.
Alright, I'm gonna use Fury of Blows.
Okay.
$16. Hits for 10 points of damage, and I want to inflict topple.
Okay.
So it's a... What is it?
Is it Dex?
Move dice. Yeah, Dex.
21.
Yep, he saves.
Okay.
Alright. Fury blows again. 9.
Miss.
That misses. Now I'm going to use Heightened for another attack.
Okay.
Okay. 19. For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I want to try and inflict topple again.
21 again.
Okay.
Alrighty. Zeloth, your turn.
This fucker. Alright. Where's my shit at? There it is.
We cast Hex on him for Dex.
Okay.
And well, not Dex, Con.
Con? Okay.
Yeah.
Done and done. Easy enough to swap.
Right about there. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay. So Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
An 18 and a 20, so 18. Is that a success? Okay. So with his trait, if he succeeds, he takes no damage. So you don't have to roll. It says, if the mutate is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the saving throw and only half damage if it fails. That is a trait.
Yep. I have the same trait.
Then
All done in your turn there, Zeloth?
Yep.
Okay. Torak, you're up.
How are y'all looking on health, Wisdom, Zimbar? Wisdom, I know you were hurt before.
49. But I have second wind, so don't worry about me.
Okay.
I got playing with second wind, so don't worry about me.
Alright.
The habits of fun.
Move here. Can I see him from? I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him.
Take 2 shots on
He's
him.
hovering above everybody, so
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 shots on him.
you got it.
Hovering above. How above?
10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
17 to
anything to
hit.
bring him down, that'd be helpful.
17 to hit. Yep. That'll hit.
With 8 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike on it.
Okay. Which is a...
Strength save of 15.
Come on. Roll for daddy. Come on. Okay, do I have to hit it again? I do, maybe? I don't know. So the first one that rolled, before I rolled again, was a 17. And then the second one I rolled was a 16, so it saves regardless.
Okay. I tried.
Yeah, good try.
You have a
Try.
second attack.
Yep. I just can't put anything on it to bring it down.
Give it back to Peppa.
Hold on. Yeah, that was my bonus action to do that. There's nothing else I can do. Second attack, be for 20 with 7 points of damage.
You got it.
Yeah, I was trying to bring him down because technically he's out of range for my sneak attack to take effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we're not within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So I can't hit him, because he's 10 feet away, right?
Well, don't you also have boots?
I do, but I didn't know if you were going to allow me to do that.
Well, yeah. Stride and spring allow you to jump up and make an attack.
Alright, I guess that.
Oh, actually, hold on. Before this happens, Torak, your shots are at disadvantage because of his duplicates, so I need you to roll disadvantage.
I have true sight. I can see through his illusion.
Okay. Finbar, go ahead. Disadvantage, please.
Yeah, I just gotta do this first. Second wind again. So that's gonna be a D10 plus 11 in health.
1.
4. So that is 15 health back.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping for a 1.
That'll be 54, 64 health now. And I was going to use that to move over and get Hugh back up, but since I can reach him, I'll just jump up and attack. You said it's at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I gotta roll twice each time. 26 and natural 20, so 26.
That'll hit.
So ignore the first roll. Because that's the natural 20 roll. The real damage is this one.
8 plus 7.
Or are you gonna do the 8?
I would just do the 8 plus 7.
Okay, sorry.
Which would be 15 damage. Yeah, I would just ignore the 6 there.
Okay.
No worries. So 15 points. Go ahead.
15 points. And then second attack.
Yep.
28 and 29.
That'll hit.
That hits with a
12.
12.
Okay.
And then 13, 23, and 28.
Okay, go ahead.
With another 12. You said something about the light on my sword, too. What'd that do again?
It inflicts disadvantage on his hits.
Hits, that's right.
And your bright light is what? 10 or is it 5 or 15?
15. 15. So he's still in that.
Yep.
Because he hit me in his tail before I didn't say anything, because you said he was 20 feet in the air, so it didn't matter. Because he's been outside range.
10 feet in the air.
When he hit me with his tail, I thought you said he was higher.
He was higher, he came down 10 feet. I should have rolled a disadvantage, but I
Oh.
forgot about that too.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
Remind me if it happened.
I thought he was higher up. I was higher up, so I didn't even think of it.
He was, but he had to lower down to get into range to hit you. Roll to see if he gets his charge back. He does not. So as the illusionary duplicates dissipate, 4 more reappear. And
I think we need glasses, guys. Seen lots of doubles.
he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks. He's going to make... Do I do that? Nice. You make 2 attacks at Finbar and 2 attacks at Wisdom.
Alright.
All at
Who's first, me or him?
It's going to be Wisdom first. Disadvantage with 21 to hit.
That hits.
17 points of damage.
I'm gonna use deflect.
Okay.
Or redirect, I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, deflect, I mean. So... 1d10.
And I got a question for you once he's done deflecting.
12 points of damage.
You deflect 12, so he...
Oh no, hold on. No. 15, 16 points.
So you take
What was his damage?
17.
Okay, so yeah, I take 1.
Okay.
Alright, so you did take damage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use Sentinel then,
Okay.
which gives me to use my reaction to do an opportunity attack on him if an ally next to me takes damage.
Okay.
So,
At disadvantage.
yep. Of course.
And it's
It missed. Yep.
Alrighty. So 1 more attack towards Wisdom. At disadvantage. He's going to miss with a 10.
Yeah.
And then 2 more at Finbar. 19 to miss. And 23 to hit.
Yep.
At disadvantage. And then another max damage roll of
30 was it?
20
Oh, 20.
minus 4.
28.
Huh?
20 minus 4.
20 minus 4, which would be 16 damage to you.
Okay. Got it. Back to 48.
And Wisdom, it's your turn now.
Alright. Going to attack this fucker.
Okay.
What's that disadvantage still?
Yes, it is. He reapparated his illusions.
That's right. Alright. Well, it's gonna miss.
Yep.
So this is gonna be the second attack.
Okay.
22
That'll hit. Send him, baby.
for 13 points of
That's
damage.
a good damage hit.
Yeah. Now Fury of Blows. Oof. Hey,
There you
26. Or 9 points of damage. And I'm going to inflict Topple.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save.
He is prone. He is on the
Sweet.
ground.
So it is no longer disadvantage on attacks, right?
Nope, still is because his illusionaries are still up.
Okay.
Oh, because he is prone. So yes, it's just straight rolls.
Okay.
Melee fighters is that.
17 to hit
17 will hit.
for 12 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use Heighten for another attack.
Okay.
19 to hit
That'll hit.
for 13 points of damage.
He took a lot there. He is looking very, very bloody. Zeloth, it is your turn, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll just try to hit it with 3 Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Now you're still at disadvantage. Just so you know.
I know.
Okay.
Technically, I'm at double disadvantage.
Technically. You and Torok both.
Huh?
Huh?
Technically, you, Torok, and Zeloth are at double disadvantage, really.
How?
Well, creature's prone, which automatically gives you disadvantage on range attacks, and his apparitions are up, or his illusionaries are up, which is also disadvantage. 23 hits.
Well, the illusionaries don't count for me, but the prone does.
Correct. 20 hits.
That sucks.
Just roll under 20 once. Alright, that's all I'm asking. 24 hits.
That's because I have a plus 11.
No. Zeloth, how do you want to do this?
Nice! Kill it. Show it no mercy.
Shoot my Eldritch Blast at him.
As Zeloth releases 3 Eldritch Blasts, just these waves of force, pushing him 10, 20, 30 feet into this wall, he impales upon the stalagmites and stalactites. And just as the third one pushes him into the wall, enters his body, and explodes against the back wall.
Nice.
Yay! It did!
Look, Zeloth did fireworks for the celebration.
We did it!
Dun, 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 dun.
That's just cool. I totally wasn't at 7 hit points for a second there. Totally fine.
There's Torok.
Alright.
Sorry, there's nothing.
Search
Yeah.
the area.
Okay.
21.
Screw it, I'm gonna take another swig from my jar while we have a second.
Alcoholic.
I hope there's no side effects, because it's my only healing thing right now, and I don't want to waste the charges on the staff. $2d8.
I suggest we probably take a rest.
Crap! Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that, please.
Just so I know, I'm out of superiority die and half health. You're almost dead.
Pretty much. And this room was.
This is
I was gonna say, was
the
it?
end of this map section, so.
Okay.
Is this room empty? Wisdom? Was that what was
Roll
said?
me a perception
Um,
check
um,
of 21. Thank you. You
Yep.
do see there's a few more. As you walk over towards the cloaker that is splattered primarily all over the floor,
Mhm.
So the three of you that are over in the thing, you won't see this because you're over there. But Wisdom, you watch the skeleton drop from the cloaker, and you watch the skull of a dwarvish man fall out in whole, and it starts to whisper to you in your mind. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
This is not for damage, it's just for information.
8.
Okay. You hear it say, I faked my death because too many eager scribes would follow me into danger. But my death was real when I ventured too close to Illithinoch. Yet I am still here, and I don't know why. The Mind Flayers intend to ravage the whole Underdark. I don't wish ill on people of Gibbet Crossing, though we have little in common. I may still have time to warn them. The one in the scarlet robe, Oshundo, is gathering forces to assault Talhandareth. I want to warn the priest that the Mind Flayers are coming. That's all you get.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I never sent this picture. And then that's the things I just quoted.
Okay. Damn. Alright. I'll make my way back over to the party and inform them of what Homeboy said.
There we go. Okay. What would you like to tell
Alright.
me?
I think we should, like Finbar said, we should take a rest
Agreed.
in here.
Is it going to be a short rest or a long rest?
That's up to you guys.
I'll stay a long rest, that way everybody can get their stuff back.
I was gonna say, I'd benefit more from a long rest. I think everybody would.
Yeah, I think everyone would.
So long rest.
Okay. So long rest. Go ahead and mark off a long rest.
Got it.
Oh, that feels good.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, with this taken
On.
care of, are you adventuring through the rest of this tunnel?
Go!
Bear with me, as I'm not sure if I've hidden.
Oh, how'd you
creatures
get so
or something.
fast? I'm stuck on grabbing my figure.
Okay, is everybody hidden? Oh, clear. Yep, everybody's hidden.
Oh, it's a whole new world.
Jesus Christ.
What's over here? What's over there? What's over here? What's over there?
You come into the penis-shaped hallway.
I love it. I love it.
You
That might get some serious rim.
So, as you enter this area, you notice that the ceilings above you are pretty tall. The long tunnel ends at an immense double door. An eerie green light emanates from the scene. You go to look at it and touch it, and as you do, it creaks open.
What's wrong, Turok?
I don't like it.
Well, let me ask you this: do you
Go.
touch it?
Well, I was gonna. but
Now,
yes.
now you say
I was-
that.
Well, I mean, I was gonna. I can't lie. Yes, I was gonna touch it. I was gonna investigate it.
Yeah, holy-
It was crap.
You go ahead and touch it.
Yes.
And push it open. And as you do, in all of your heads, you hear, "I've seen you game."
Oh, can you take a lodging first and re-say that again?
I've seen you game. And
Seen
as
your
it's,
game. I thought you said you've seen your game, and I was like, okay.
I've seen you came.
Yeah, no, I got it the second time. The first time it sounded like you said, I seen your game, and I was like, well, if you really watch me at night when I'm doing that sort of stuff, I mean.
Always. So as you, as it speaks into your head almost vibrates like a very strong pulse of like a headache.
This is reminding me of the book.
Because we're in the head. Awesome.
So, and as
Guys,
you
That was unpleasant. See, now when you do it, I don't feel like that's a good thing for us.
as you enter, well, as the doors open, you see these two.
Mind flares!
They look towards you,
Glorious.
Torok, because you're the one that they see. And
Hi.
to worship Ilvash, who bleeds from the far realm. Are you bringing the pieces for the masters?
No. Guys? The fuck? No, that's it. Yes, we bring the pieces for the master.
Roll a deception check.
Okay.
See, if you're asking me to deceive, you're asking the wrong person to do it, so.
Natural 20. And I've got a 0 modifier on that.
Okay. So they look at you and go, "Oh, good. And they direct you over to this room over here. Come on over to the feeding room. Sorry, did I say this room or did I say this room? Because it's definitely this room. I'm circling now.
Yeah, it's one below. The one below.
It was the one below, so it's that
It's
one.
definitely this one here. This room right here.
Right, we have a choice. We can either follow or we can fight, guys. I mumble under breath.
Well, I mean, you got the deception check, so you might as well go with it.
Alright, let's go. Thank you, lead the way. These are my friends, they're with me, let's go.
Okay, going to 11.
Over here.
In the chamber, a pool against the room's north wall is ringed with a low wall bearing repeated motifs of brains and twisting spinal columns interlocked with one another. Rusty manacles dangle from the ceiling near the pool, near which two humanoid figures, both figures wearing black robes. One has tentacles writhing from its neck. The figures are engrossed in discussion.
Pardon me. I was about to say, do we see? Are we close enough to them? Or
Like here and here.
Oh yeah, I should
There and there.
show them to you, huh?
That's what we were saying. Like, where are these figures? Because we don't see them.
Sindar need to move you.
they know exist?
They exist. I'm just dumb and I was reading because I didn't think we were gonna get this far tonight.
Yeah. Well, on that note, gentlemen, I need to go.
You are not leaving just yet. Hold on.
I'm tired.
I don't care what you are.
You got 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
They both look
Okay.
at Torok and go, "And who might you be?"
Let's bring the pieces to the master.
Really? We aren't expecting anybody.
Hey, the messenger guy, not the one in charge.
Roll a deception check, please.
18.
Okay.
Damn. I'm not doing deception checks, so I have a negative one to mine.
So.
Well, I've got a 0, so what I roll is what I get.
Yeah, negative as well.
Yeah.
Well, miscommunication is normally a thing. Lawson. Go let Gulgash know. I think we have the remaining pieces if these two have the last of them. And Larson takes off down the hallway. As you go over to present the... Are you going to present the pieces to them to show proof or no?
Nope.
You hear in your minds, "Ah, it's good to see that we've finally broken you." Again, that trembling, almost like headache, quaking.
Really don't care for that. Reminds me too much of the damn book.
What are you doing?
Well, at this point, I mean, do we want to continue or do we just want to start lighting the place up? I mean, we could try and go all the way to the pieces at this point. I'm using message.
To who?
Well, the only thing is, message to talk to us. You mean?
Yes,
I figured that.
I was just clarifying.
My only concern, if we keep going with this deception, is we might get into a situation where we're outnumbered and in a bad spot.
I don't disagree.
As Torok goes ahead and speaks message to your area. Torak, in your mind. So it's been a ploy, has it?
Crap.
And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Jig is up, attack.
Nope.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna pick up next week.
Stock and arrow. Let's go.
Crap. Take the surprise attack. Go for it.
We will end the session here tonight. We'll be back Saturday. Maybe. Actually, next Saturday I should be available. But don't quote me on that.
Too late.
So, alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next week.